my very first vlog. I've never done this before, so I apologize if I'm awkward and just all around just awkward. I am heading to my local mall to attempt to get the July Mickey Mouse Memories collection. And I'm on a private road right now, so don't worry. Nobody's here driving with me. The local Starbucks. Can't start my day without some. Once this person figures out how they're going to drive. All right, let's get a parking. Ready to go. And yes, I am drinking hot coffee. This is a nice venti, if you can't tell. And it is a lovely 65 degrees, so it's not super hot, even though it's been pretty hot here in the Northeast the past couple weeks. I think it's been hot everywhere, but I am a hot coffee drinker year-round. Call me crazy. This is a venti black and white mocha, because yes, I like those kind of foo-foo-y girly drinks, I guess. But either way, this makes me a happy person, so let's go make me an even happier person at the Disney store. Okay, see you guys in a bit. All right, guys, so I'm here, as you guys can tell, at my local mall, the Burlington Mall, Massachusetts. I am going to probably take a little bit of video in the mall, but given that this is my first time vlogging, I am totally psyching myself out that I'm going to be an idiot. So I will let you guys know what the line looks like, and probably if I do get lucky enough to get a spot to get the Mickey Mouse plush and the pin set. And then, yeah, I do have to do some shopping anyways in the store, because let's call it like it is. If I go to the Disney store and don't come home with items for my daughters, yeah, that could be interesting. So we'll see you guys in a bit. Alright guys, so it is now 10:38. I got to the mall, I would say 7:45. So it has been a very interesting morning. We met some wonderful people sitting there. I mean, at the end of the day, you know, they're all Disney fans, so let's call it like it is. Very happy group of people, very social group. It was really fun. I will definitely be doing this next month, more so because the 80s, that's my generation. But with that said, I'm gonna head home and I will show you guys all of the cool stuff that I got, because I, of course, got a little more than just the Mickey Memories collection. So with that, see you guys a little later. All right, guys, so as you just saw, I did go to my local mall this morning to get the July Mickey Mouse Memories collection. I did get all 3 items, so I got the plush, the pin set, and the mug. This was the very first time I went to my local mall. In the past, I've always been sort of a fingers crossed, hoping I could get it online. But for one reason or another, I just thought, hey, why not actually try and go and get it in person? That way I also don't have to wait for it to be shipped to me. So I thought that was a pretty good deal. All that being said, let's take a look at the items that I got. So first things first, we have, of course, the Mickey plush. This is the item that I think everyone is clamoring for. I will say that I've been collecting the Mickey Mouse Memories collection going all the way back to January, but I was focused on the pin set. And it really wasn't until a little bit later that I kind of heard how popular these guys were. And to be honest, I really wasn't planning on getting the plushes, aside from a couple of the decades, I guess you could say, that are, you know, important to me. But starting with this guy here, you can see he's this orange and brown and white, and yeah, I guess those are the 3 colors overall. Kind of reminds me of, like, you know, the rugs, like a shag rug or something that you would see in someone's house, or like the wallpaper. I really feel like these colors remind me of the 1970s, even though I was not born yet. But just from photos from my parents, this does remind me quite a bit of what I was seeing in those photos. And he's also got a corduroy print. So overall, I think they did a pretty bang up job making this month's Mickey Mouse plush. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of all the orange, I will say that, but I mean, still, I mean, it's pretty cool.
Next up, I do have the 3-pin set. I am going to take it out of its plastic so you guys can get a better look at the pins. So here you have, again, the pin set. And they all seem to have a similar theme to them. So you always have a Mickey that is similar in look and style to the plush that they put out. And then they always seem to have something with Mickey Mouse's initials here in the middle. And then you always seem to get like a Mickey head, I guess you could say. And again, it's reminiscent of the plush. So starting over here, again, you have Mickey just being classic Mickey. But again, he is colored based on the plush for the 1970s Mickey Mouse Memories collection. Here, I have to say, I do really like this one. I don't know why, but I really like the colors and just the styling of it. So you got the Mickey Mouse and then, you know, 1928. That's, of course, a very important year in Mickey Mouse's, you know, time here on this lovely planet. And then, of course, we've got Mickey. I'm surprised he kind of looks a little angry. I don't know, is it just me? What's there to be angry about? We love you, Mickey. And then up here you can see it is 7 out of 12. Now this particular release was definitely quite different from the first 6 that were released. And I say that because, for one, I think they did up the number of plushes that they put out. I think with the first 6 they weren't anticipating what they ultimately ended up with, which was this major rush to get the plushes. And I want to also say that I think they had already produced all of the plushes, so it wasn't like they could go back and get more, I guess you could say. But the July and onward, they were able to make more of them, so I think that made it easier for people to get the plushes. I don't know. And then on top of that, if you were going to order it online, it typically goes online at midnight Pacific time, 3 a.m. for folks like me, Eastern time. And that's just normal time for when Disney updates its website. But for, I'm sure, various reasons, they decided to push it. Instead of it being 12 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, again 3 a.m. Eastern, it ended up being pushed 12 hours to noontime Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern. And I have to say, I did go online. I did want to check and just kind of see, like, okay, you know, how's it going? Are things selling out pretty quickly? And it seemed like it took about an hour and a half for the plush to, you know, be sold out, which I think is a lot longer than past. I don't know. I could be wrong about that, but I do really feel like people were more than likely to get a plush if they were like really and truly trying to get their hands on it. But that being said, I'm happy to have the pin set as well. And then I do have here the mug. And again, I'll just quickly take it out of its box so you guys can get an up close look. This is my first time getting the mug as well. And what's interesting is that while I was in line, I think I mentioned it before, I met some really nice people, and one person said that they have all their mugs stacked up nicely on top of each other, and I'm kind of kicking myself. I'm like, oh, that'd be kind of a cool display. But either way, again, here's the mug. It's the same as all the past 6. Of course, it's got the coloring and the design based on the 1970s Mickey Mouse Memories collection. And then you've got the 2 little buttons here in the front that you would see on Mickey's shorts. So that is essentially how all of the mugs look. But again, the coloring and the design styles, those are different from month to month. All that being said, guys, I have to say, I'm not planning on keeping any of these. And if that's a little confusing, I'll explain why. Instead, what I wanted to do is my very first giveaway on my channel. I felt like this might be the perfect time to do that. I've reached over 100 subscribers, and actually I've hit 150. So yeah, this is my way of thanking you guys for taking the chance and subscribing to my channel and, you know, making me realize that maybe, hey, this wasn't a mistake. Which I think a lot of people, when they start out, are wondering, you know, are people gonna like my channel? Are they gonna love my content? Or, you know, is this just a waste of my time? But ultimately, I'm really happy with how things have been going, and I really love doing these videos. So again, this is just my way of saying thank you. How this giveaway is gonna work is that one person will win, and that grand prize is all of this. So that's the July Mickey Mouse plush, pin set, and mug. And the way that you're going to enter the giveaway is by 2 things that you need to do. I'm sure you can guess the first one, which is, yes, you do need to subscribe to my channel. And the second one is in the comment section below, which of the 12 Mickey Mouse Memory Collection, keeping in mind, of course, 5 of them haven't been out yet, is the one that you're most excited about, or if you're not excited about any of them, that's totally doable. For me, I can say that the next Mickey Mouse Memories collection, the 1980s, is one that I personally am going to be so excited for because, yes, I am an 80s baby. And then I think beyond that, I think the November one, because it's the 2010 decade. That's when my daughters were born, so, you know, there's definitely some sentimental value. But with that said, again, I would love for you guys to enter the giveaway. You can enter the giveaway between now and July 27th, so that's from now until Friday. And after that, I will be doing a random drawing. And how I'm going to do it is I'm just going to go down the line, and anyone who has commented and subscribed, I will be assigning a number, and I'll be using a random number generator to determine who's going to ultimately get this grand prize. So at the end of the day, I'm keeping it, you know, unbiased, and hopefully whoever wins will really and truly want these items. And if this is something that works out really well, then you know what, yeah, maybe this will become a more reoccurring theme. Maybe next month I will do this again, who knows. And thank you again for being a part of my little channel here on YouTube. Again, I just love doing these videos. I love Disney. I've loved Disney since long before I can remember, so the fact that I now get to incorporate Disney into a good portion of my life is just fantastic, and I'm glad you guys are along for the ride. So with that said, I hope you guys had a great night. Again, if you're going to enter this contest, you definitely want to hit subscribe, and also hit the bell so that you get notifications. That'll let you know when I upload these videos. And with that all said and done, I hope you guys have a great night. So thanks, bye.